how do you like to learn best? What would you say? If a teacher were to ask you, how do you like to learn best? How do you like to learn best? Divya?
I would like to learn best by doing it, because usually we learn by you teaching us, and we start doing some things that you teach us.
Okay, and how does that help you learn better?
Because when we do something, we learn what to do and what we can't do. Like, we're not supposed to bully someone. We learn that we're not supposed to.
Oh, how do you learn that?
Because once I made a mistake, I learned from my mistake.
That's a good thing. Who else can share something? How do you learn best? What would you like teachers to know about how you learn best?
I learn best when you teach us how to learn.
Okay, tell me, what do you mean by that?
I mean, like when you tell us about new stuff.
Oh. Do you learn best if I'm just the one doing the talking?
No.
Okay. What do you have to do then?
Then we have to talk too. Because if you're doing all the things, it can just go the right answer, and then we go and do it. We might do stuff wrong because we didn't answer the question.
Oh, so how does it make you learn better than when you're answering the question?
Because then you don't have to tell us the question, and then when we say it, then it's wrong.
Oh.
We actually have to think about the question before we say it.
Oh, so you like the chance to think? Okay. What about you, Shyla? How do you learn best?
There's lots of places because my friends teach me, and because sometimes I do mistakes, and then I learn that my mistakes, and sometimes my friends teach me, and you teach me. There's lots of ways that you can learn.
Right. Do your friends teach you in the classroom, Shyla?
No. Only some friends in the classroom.
Well, how do friends teach in the classroom?
Like if somebody can't remember the trees,
Yeah?
somebody helps them.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
just like I helped Sarah how to make the trees. She didn't know how to, and I told her what to do, instructions, and I followed them.
well, it wasn't a mistake. What you would come in when you went to the washroom. I had asked people about how they learn best.
Sarah learns from other people.
Right. And that some of those people don't always just have to be the teacher.
Sometimes just like how I teach for those Shyla and Jordan how to make a tree. And today Shyla was having a hard time, so I helped her to make the dinosaurs. Having a hard time with making the dinosaurs, so I helped her.
So we can learn from other friends in the classroom. It doesn't just have to be the teacher.
And
yeah.
Mistakes are good because you learn something from them. You learn your lesson.
Right, including the teacher. She learned her lesson.
You raised pour coffee in our plant.
Right, and I learned not to do that anymore.
Because remember when, because in kindergarten, I accidentally tripped over something, and it was a mistake. I didn't really want to, but it was kind of my mistake because I wasn't looking. And then to pay attention.
So, did someone tell her to do that, or did she learn
By herself. I learned that myself because I tripped over a block, and it kind of hurted for a second, but I was like, a second is good.
Yes. And it's okay to make mistakes, right?
Yeah.
But you know what? It's interesting to hear that while Natalia mentioned that we can learn from like the teacher and people teaching us stuff, it sounded like you seem to like to learn when you're the one doing it instead of the teacher just telling you how to do
We
it.
learn from different ways, like learning how to pay attention, learn from our mistakes, and sometimes we learn from other people. And like this, mistakes happen like this. Say like Lydia was walking, and I was like, say that I was going on my iPhone, and I was playing a game walking, but Divya was walking and whistling, but she was paying attention, but I bumped into her. It's a mistake because I didn't really mean to. I just wanted to play a game.
Right. And we learned even in the classroom we can make mistakes too.
And sometimes Shyla makes mistakes at the after-school program. Everybody makes mistakes at the after-school program. Even the teacher makes mistakes.
No one's
perfect.
No, you're right. And it's nice that we can learn that way.
Because this morning, I think you spilled coffee on the plant.
That's right.
But she did it on purpose.
I thought that there was a good reason, but I learned that it doesn't work well. Because the plants grew, but what happened to them?
They started to go down and they started to make the classroom stink.
It was really the stinkiness.
But it was like that since it was falling down since yesterday. But did you put the coffee on there yesterday? Today and yesterday?
Well, later yesterday.
Later yesterday?
I know. So, well, we learned.
Before yesterday?
Right. And it was nice, though, that I didn't know that. If someone told me not to pour coffee, I would have said, oh, no, I can give it a try and we'll see. But I wouldn't know why. And now I tried it and I figured it out.
Singer, you know that all of us here is smart, so you could have just wait till the next day and say, is it good to put coffee in plants? You don't just say, I'm a teacher and I'm a grown-up, so I know everything, so I'm just going to pour this coffee because it's good.
So in other words, I should have asked the students.
Yeah.